The hunt for a gunman. That drama spanned several Lake Worth neighborhoods today and forced 2 schools into lockdown protectively. 20-year-old Jerry Osias allegedly shot 2 people, then hid in a mobile home park next to I-95. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with News Channel 5's Marissa Bagg live on South C Street, where all of this began. Marissa?
Michael, we did just receive the names of the victims who were shot in this case. 22-year-old Cynthia Fortune and 21-year-old Michael Rodriguez. The 2 of them live in this pink house that you see behind me, but it's actually right in the area where I'm standing where they were shot earlier today. Witnesses tell us they found 6 shell casings right around here. An unexpected visit this morning turned into a crime scene in this Lake Worth neighborhood. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say 20-year-old Jerry Osias came to this house to see his ex-girlfriend. Instead, he found her sister and brother-in-law, and a fight started.
They tried to get the suspect off the premises and try to get rid of him, and there was an altercation.
That's when Osias allegedly pulled out his gun.
The suspect was doing all the shooting from this area, and the victims, I believe, were by the white fence. And then after the suspect fled the scene, the victims went into the apartment. Property
manager Brian Wilson says he heard 6 gunshots, one right after the other. He says the victims were hurt but coherent.
He had 3 gunshot wounds, and I heard that she had 1 to her chest.
Both are in good condition now at Delray Medical Center. A manhunt began for Osias, who was found 4 hours later in a mobile home park nearby. And that search put both Lake Worth High School as well as Highland Park Elementary on lockdown for several hours today. Tanya Rogers now picks up our team coverage with more on how Osias was found. Tanya?
Well, I'm off of Lake Worth Road. It's actually Holiday Drive, which is not too far away from Lake Worth Road, just west of I-95. John Prince Park, just right behind me. We're right here in the mobile home park. Now, it looked as if there were about 30 to 40 deputies and law enforcement police officers working together in order to catch the suspect. And in the end, they did make an arrest. Melanie Meadows says she was not allowed to go to her home in the Holiday Mobile Home Park. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies surrounded the mobile home park in search of 20-year-old Jerry Osias.
I just got here a little while ago. About 2 hours ago, they haven't let us inside the trailer park.
It all unfolded after deputies arrived on C Street in Lake Worth in the morning, responding to 2 people who had been shot. During their investigation, they found out the suspect had fled west along Lake Worth Road.
We believe that he went into Lake Worth High School, and through a partnership with the school board, we were able to track him to this location.
The sheriff's canine was able to trace the suspect's whereabouts. Dozens of deputies and police officers surrounded the area.
Our canines tracked him to this location, tracked him to the residence. We set up around the residence. We spoke with him.
Osias was arrested without incident and taken to the Palm Beach County Jail. Meanwhile, residents were allowed back into their homes and students were no longer in lockdown at their schools. We spoke with a high school senior.
Yeah, they just said we can't leave and we just had to sit there the whole time.
Now, as I mentioned before, that suspect was taken to the Palm Beach County Jail. He does face numerous charges. He will make a first appearance in court tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Lake Worth, Tanya Rogers, WPTV News Channel 5.
Tanya, thank you. And this is not Osias' first run-in with the law. In May 2010, he was charged with trespassing, assault with a deadly weapon, and theft. That same year, in November, he was charged with battery.